Rolls-Royce makes the best cars in the world, and their level of luxury is very hard to surpass, even to match. But sometimes Rolls-Royce themselves will struggle to improve on that level, and even when they do, it's just refinements. Every model of their lineup is so good you can't see how the next one would be better, and this is the situation with the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Back in 2018 when it was released, that car changed the whole experience of Rolls-Royce. Being limited to paved roads and being chauffeured around in almost absolute comfort was no longer satisfying to Rolls-Royce customers. They wanted to adventure in the Rolls-Royce. The Cullinan didn't just fulfill that desire, it attracted a different demographic and made it hard to choose even among the other Rolls-Royce models. Based on statistics of where this car is being used, it's driven like any other Rolls-Royce. The majority of Cullinans are concentrated in megacities and urban areas where the high ground clearance and the suspension tuned for off-roading won't do much than a Ghost or a Phantom, but the possibility of going off-road or driving over obstacles that would require more care is appealing, and this versatility expanded the client range for Rolls-Royce. The average age of their customers used to be around 56, and since the introduction of the Cullinan, it played a big part in reducing that to around 43 years old. Okay, when a new model is released, it has to look different from the previous one, of course, but sometimes when the previous model has a timeless design, it's hard to make the new one more attractive. And in the case of the new Cullinan Series 2, in my opinion, it doesn't look as good as the first gen. The front end is the only area where you can tell the difference. The design inspiration came from both skyscrapers and yachts, and that's by extending the daytime running lights vertically on the sides to mimic the look of the illuminated tall buildings of the megacities where the car is being used most, and the angular front bumper, that's for the yachts. And since most people use this car in the cities, Rolls-Royce gave them the option of 23-inch wheels for the first time. Now, when it comes to the interior, again, there isn't much they can change when it already looks great, but that won't stop them from adding little details to differentiate this model, starting with the upper portion of the dashboard, which has a one-glass panel that covers everything from the gate cluster to the illuminated panel on the passenger seat. This illuminated panel was introduced on the Ghost, and we've seen it on the fully electric Spectre, and now we have it on the Cullinan. They use a technique where they laser etch thousands of dots with different angles and dimensions on a darkened piece of glass with backlighting to create interesting effects, and this can be customized, of course, for any client. Alongside that art piece, there is an analog timepiece and a figurine of the Spirit of Ecstasy, illuminated for a dramatic look. And to round up the luxurious experience, there are new materials and colors. Alongside the standard Cullinan Series 2, there is a black badge version, and like always, it's the darkened, sportier side of the model. Okay, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.